Good afternoon, guys. I'm Ellie, and I work for Rio Tinto as an electrical and controls engineer. I joined Rio 18 months ago as a graduate. So really, it wasn't that long ago that I was in the middle of my studies, wondering what sort of path I'd take as a career. I considered quite a few different roles, going out of engineering, different types of engineering, different companies, but I never considered the fact that I would want to do a role on site in a mining company. I went to uni at the University of Queensland and studied straight electrical engineering. In my third year, I got a role at a design consultancy and worked on projects on the gas pipelines through Queensland. I really enjoyed the role, worked there for the rest of my degree part-time, and landed a grad job with them. A few months into my grad role, I thought, and I realised as a young engineer, that I felt like I needed a bit more hands-on experience. I felt like I needed to learn the basics a bit better, possibly. And so at that stage, I kind of asked my company if I could get some site rotation or some site experience. I got a short gig for about a week commissioning, but unfortunately there wasn't many other opportunities that they could offer me at the time. So considering I'd made that decision, I realised that was the next best step for me. I decided to reapply for graduate roles to resource companies that were offering site experience. And that's how I ended up at Rio. I accepted a role based at an iron ore mine in the middle of the Pilbara in WA called Yandikajina. So I started a fly-in, fly-out gig, moved across the country to Perth, and went to site. I can honestly say I loved it. It was very different work, extremely different. 12-hour days, working over weekends while you're seeing your friends are out partying. But the breadth of experience I got and the rate of learning was just so much greater than what I was experiencing in my previous office-based role. I then got the opportunity to rotate to one of our ports near Karratha in Western Australia. Again, different team, different challenges, different kind of work. I've now accepted my third role, I guess, with Rio, and I've gone back to a smaller mine in the middle of the Pilbara. And honestly, I still find it exciting, still find it challenging, and loving the work. So what do I actually do as an electrical and control systems engineer working on a site? Maybe come speak to me afterwards. I find it kind of hard to explain, but the short answer is we do a mixture of planned and reactive work. So planned work, projects-based, basically within a 0 to 12 month time frame of optimization, improvement opportunities, reducing downtime and defects, that sort of work. And the second part is reactive work. So based on a mine, if an asset breaks down or the process stops, we have to work out why and fix that immediately because that's stopping production. So a little bit of time pressure, but I find that really exciting and a great way to learn. 2 pieces of advice. It seems to be quite a theme today, but the first would be adaptable. It's okay not to have a 5-year plan, or to have a plan and not stick to it, or it's okay to start a job and realise you don't like it and pivot. The second piece of advice I'd say is be inquisitive. And for me, this was more around other people's roles, so other jobs. I think we're entering a world where there's so many weird and wonderful opportunities, and I can't tell you exactly what they are right now because it'll be changing soon. So ask people in your company what they do in their role. Ask people in different companies because I think that's the only way you can work out maybe what the next best step for you is or what your possible future dream career is. With that, thank you.